Chapter 1, The Swipe That Changed Everything, Mini Hook. It didn't happen overnight. It happened the moment desire became something you could scroll past. There was a time when attraction required friction. You had to show up, speak, risk rejection in real time. Now, attraction lives behind glass, silent, infinite, disposable. Dating apps didn't just change how people meet, they changed what meeting means. What looks like convenience on the surface is something far deeper underneath. A structural shift, a quiet redesign of human behavior, because the moment romance went digital, it stopped being relational and started becoming economic. Attention is the new currency. In every economy, something scarce becomes valuable. Gold, oil, data. In modern dating, the scarce resource isn't love, it's attention. Dating apps are not neutral platforms. They are attention markets. Every swipe, every match, every notification is part of a system designed to answer one question: who gets seen and who disappears? And here's where the imbalance begins. Some users experience abundance, others experience near total silence. Not because one group is better or worse, but because the system is optimized for engagement, not connection. The more time you spend inside the app, the more valuable you are to it. Loneliness keeps you scrolling. Hope keeps you swiping. Resolution would end the business model. From human beings to interfaces. When attraction moves onto a screen, it loses context. You don't feel tone. You don't sense presence. You don't read nervous energy or subtle confidence. You read profiles, photos, metrics, height, age, distance, occupation. People stop being people, they become interfaces, and interfaces are easy to discard. Swipe left, swipe right, next. The psychological cost of rejection drops to zero. So does the incentive to be careful with others. This isn't cruelty, it's conditioning. When the system makes dismissal effortless, empathy quietly erodes. A system that feels like freedom. Here's the illusion. To one side of the market, it feels like power, choice, optionality, control. To the other, it feels like invisibility, endless effort, minimal feedback, silent rejection. But both experiences are products of the same mechanism. Algorithms amplify what already performs well. They compress attention toward a small percentage of profiles. They reward novelty over familiarity. This creates perceived abundance on one end and perceived disposability on the other. And perception in psychology becomes reality. A small story. Imagine two people opening the same app on the same night. One receives a cascade of notifications, matches, messages, compliments, curiosity. The other refreshes the screen. Once, twice, again. Same platform, same promise. Wildly different internal worlds. One begins to associate attention with ease. The other begins to associate effort with silence. Neither is broken. Both are being trained. Rule card. When attention becomes infinite, meaning becomes fragile. This is where the real story begins. Because abundance doesn't just change behavior, it changes the brain. And once dopamine enters the equation, desire stops being about connection and starts becoming about the next hit. In the next chapter, we'll step inside the neurochemistry of validation and uncover why the swipe doesn't just show desire, it rewires it. In Chapter 1.